I guess I can make a vlog in here, right? Unless I have to walk outside. Oh, wow, you can see my zits. Nice. They're kind of like craters on the moon. Like, it's wild. Yikes. There are a few things currently on my mind, and they don't have to do with J.K. Rowling. The words are space and isolation and integrity and identity and being kind. Now that I have my lipstick on, I know that one of my subscribers will probably not appreciate this video being made, but that's okay. She wasn't there very long. And it's probably sick on some level to even want to publicize your pain when it's fresh and someone else was involved. But this is greater than just one person, you know. This is about me and my life. So, no, it's not. This isn't a tirade against one person. In fact, that person's very charming and sweet and talented and qualified and, you know. Oh, well. I think that there's been a recurring, let me see if I can, I think there's been a recurring theme. I think there's been a recurring theme in my life of people finding one thing they don't like about me and then just up and leaving. Or alternatively, they find one thing that they prefer to be something else, and for some reason that has to cause irreconcilable conflict. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I find it hard to really manage that, and maybe I'm complicit in this because I tend to let on that, oh, there are these awesome things about me that make me worthwhile. You know, maybe I have things that I'm able to sell well, and then when they see that there's certain things about me that aren't, you know, so awesome, kind of breaks it apart. But people have had this tendency to see me as this amazing, you know, wonderkind type of person that is just so pure and talented and destined for something great. And the moment that they see something that is of fallible humanity about me, they just throw me away, or they distance themselves, or they act like everything's fine when clearly it isn't. It's hard for me even to tell what I think is true of what I think or of myself, because in the end, so many people start out seeing me as this fantastic sort of person, and suddenly I am just this vile human being that needs to be kept far away from. Now, granted, I've had serious moments of crisis, yes, where people have been in danger. Yeah, I have. But my heart is there and hardly ever wants anything short of love, compassion, and respect for someone else. I have a hard time negotiating that, I guess, because especially in this modern age, it's hard to dole it out, right? And to have a good have a very high batting percentage as far as that. But, I try, and I try my best to let my goodness shine, and I've grown to even do that. I'm not perfect, but, I just feel like so much has, surged up high and then fallen to the ground. This is clearly a video I'm making after freshly departing from someone's life. Granted, that person I did not know for very long, so it might even be considered a bit camp to even express these things. But my justification is that I felt this way before, and in non-romantic contexts. I feel it's worth getting out in the most candid way I can, with little circumlocution and, respect for others, but also directness. It just, as far as space, which I mentioned as one of the words earlier, I guess a part of me has trouble recognizing that a lot of people, I don't know, is it that a lot of people don't require that much constancy? Sorry, my brother called. I guess a lot of people don't require that much constancy as far as, being reminded that, they're loved and cared for, valued, desired to be around. For some reason, though, I do, I guess. I do. And I tend to want to make it clear that I feel that way for whoever comes into my life, on a significant level. Is this video even worth making? I don't know, but I'm sure someone relates. You can feel my energy, even if the words don't necessarily say everything. I'm a bit hurt. And, I fear that someone's going to take this, that the impetus for this video will think that they are being gaslit, or will think that they're being chastised. Nothing of the sort. I probably blame myself most. That's such a cliche line, isn't it? But I really, I see in myself someone who has good intention, but execution has been faulty. And moreover, I see someone who feels things very sensitively, and often is looking for a sort of panacea for that, because it can be a very painful way of living, to feel everything so hypersensitively, and to constantly feel as though, almost like someone dropped you and you were young and just left you on the floor. It's like you're constantly wondering, where is the love? And I really want to emphasize that this is about so many interactions I've had throughout my life. It's not just about the past few days. It's about so much of my life. If you can't handle hearing this, I guess this channel isn't really meant for you, I guess, at this point. But I want to share my life on here and share what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, as well as my thoughts on current events and the like, and my music and my poetry. It's kind of a hodgepodge of things that are me. That's basically been my brand. I tend to comport myself anyway in some sort of, I don't know, pseudo-Victorian sort of way. I don't know. Good housekeeping sort of way. But yeah, in the end, I mean, this is all, I'm just being real and letting things out, and, someone will recognize themselves in that. I feel that's useful. I feel it's the best I can offer right now. I will be fine. But, God, I hope I find somebody. It's been rough out there. I've only found so many hills to climb, I suppose. Slidden down all of them so quick.